Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Kennesaw State Owls. Reese Davis, David Powell, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Coach Mack told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Hoosiers offense will get first crack at it today. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Bruckmeyer, getting the start here in the first game of the season.
And man, you've heard about this name in college football, and you heard about it in the pool. Everybody wanted to go get this stud to play QB for their squad. And now he's here. He's in your system. You got him under center. You got him making plays for you. This is a moment that's been very anticipated. Palmer, he's got experience. Do you still expect some nerves from this young man, though?
I think so, and I think what's dangerous is you want to prove everybody right away and try to throw for 500 yards in the first quarter. You just got to play within yourself, play within this offense. Trust me, this coaching staff, they're excited to unleash him today. But he's got to be able to play within himself. If he does that, I think he's lights out.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Indiana! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
So the Kennesaw State Owls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Here's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And this team right now has got to be in some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and on your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Straight ahead, it's Lovett.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They give it back to him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. The Owls are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for space. It's Richard. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Owls want to move quickly. The play fake. Looking down the middle. Holds on. It's Burrell. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Fresh downs going up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the first down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Rushes on, and he gets it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's see what they do on third down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Selling the fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Trying to get started. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Makes the grab. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Hoosiers have it with a first and 10. Got some green grass. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well run him again. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Sells the run, looking to pass. He'll pull it down and run. On the move, he fires. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's Becker. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He now has 62 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the gun, it's Lovett. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Follows his blocks. It's Turner. Enough to move the chains. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8th. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. All over him immediately.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He lets one fly deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Quick give. It's Lovett. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. Got rid of it just in time. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Got to make the play on 4th. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the number 25 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lovett. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. 2nd and long here. Toss to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. On the ground, it's Richard. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll ride him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And now this offense will take the field again. The run inside. It's Lovett. He's got the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Kennesaw State right back to work. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Trying to establish the run. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback keep. Quick spin on the run. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Going to the run, it's Lovett. There's some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Williams trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, checking in from the Hoosiers sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide right, it's shot. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the move, it's Richard. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Hoosiers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Churns into the pile. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Marsh.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Sells to fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Running inside, it's Richard. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. There he goes. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pass to 6. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Hits inside. It's Richard. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Running the red zone. It's Richard. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. 8th play of the drive coming up. The fake wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Finds his target. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Look out! Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Richard. Makes a man miss. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Out wide right, it's Gary. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. 4th down, Williams. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw one first. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He'll be dropped.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burrell. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Turns it upfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's Williams to throw. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.